know, the first thing that I ask a lot of players before we start working to them is how important is basketball to you? How important is improving to you? And to him, everyday improvement is paramount. And, you know, going through stuff like this, he makes this look incredibly easy. This is extremely difficult.
The one thing I got to ask you about, because Sandy and I were here for the Clipper game, and he comes out with like these strobe space-age goggles like he's a military fighter pilot or something. I got to ask you where this came from, but before we show the audience what exactly this is, letter from Steph Curry himself and what these strobe goggles are and how they work.
It just distorts your vision and gives you another variable to get through while you're handling the ball. So I'm focusing on just trying to see what I can while the shutter is going crazy. Yeah.
It's like a strobe light or something?
It's like basically like a strobe light, but it goes, you know, cloudy then sharp like in an instant. So you can change the speeds and all that kind of stuff. But obviously all it does is just, you know, takes your vision away from the basketball. You can't really look at it, and you got to really just feel where the ball is and have that chain connection from ball to hand be pretty sharp.
So this is just basically designed to help you deal with adverse situations on the court.
Yeah, just like when you're out there playing, there's so many things you have to think about, like where your defender is, where your teammates are, where the angle of attack is. The last thing you should be thinking about is where the ball is, and if I try to do a crossover move right now, is it gonna get to the other hand? That should be second nature, so that you can focus on other things that are going on the court, make the right decisions, and make faster decisions as well.
All right, Brandon, you're the one that actually controls the goggles when it's on.
Speeds. What I'm looking for here, though, is not necessarily, you have to look past the drill and you have to remember all the things that are going on inside of his body, the same things that are going on inside of his body during a game. First thing I'm looking for is his breathing normal, because a lot of guys, when they start to focus like that, they'll start to hold their breath, and we can't have that on the floor. So we've got to be able to process at the same time. The second thing I'm looking for is the speed of the basketball. Is the basketball slowing down, or are we getting off rhythm? Because if it does, that means we've got a break in communication from a superior control of the ball to be able to shoot the way he does.